Howdy, Retro Friends. Quick one today. I want to talk to you about a PCB that I'm offering on eBay. This is an application for retro computing. It is a simple PCB DIY application for retro computing enthusiasts. Basically, instead of just ordering one, I ordered a bunch and I put them on eBay. I needed it for myself. Let me explain a little backstory here. Uh, This is probably the most elegant version of this particular connector I've ever seen. This is not the PCB I'm offering, but this is the thing that I needed to replace. I wanted to get an additional one, actually. I don't need to replace this one. It has specific vias on it and some other features that I'm not using, and it's not keyed. Normally in a floppy drive and other card edge connectors of the time, these are 34 pin, 17 by 2. There's a couple of different names for this, but basically it's your old floppy drive cable select and data connector or whatever, data plus power. Basically, this tiny thing came along with one of these Lothratech HXC floppy drive emulators SD version. And I've actually never gotten this thing to work, but I'm sure it does. It sort of works, but no application I've ever used it with has ever panned out. I've always switched to something else. But there was a different application using uh, a USB connector, and I needed to make one of these, or rather, I needed to buy one of these, and I saw that there was only one option online currently. I realized that the community may be able to make them themselves or doesn't need them, but some people do. And for those people who need this very specific connector, your only option is to go to Germany and pay something along the lines of $40 at floppyemulator.com. Being in the States, that's just really expensive for what is essentially a tiny PCB. Again, that's not even this design, that's a different design. And you can't really buy a lot of this stuff anymore, so I figured I'd just create my own PCB. It's set up in a very specific manner, so you'll notice this is the PCB that I'm selling. It has the fingers, they're called, are not uh, they're not exposed, and that's on purpose. You can scratch off the ones you need and leave the other ones unscratched. There's also two rows of vias in there, and that's to help you use this also as a breakout board. So if you just wanted to have either a card edge breakout board or a 34 pin IDC socket breakout board, you could just buy this. It's $3, which covers pretty much the cost and the time that it took to develop it. I've got 40 online right now. We'll see how well they sell. I didn't go into this business to sell this, but I needed one, and I got 50, and I thought I'd sell 40 of them. Uh, Helps support the channel and helps people in the retro computing business who are either making them for themselves or helping somebody else. So $3. You can also email me if you want additional information about this product. But essentially, you can either put a socket here, or you can put dual row header breakout, so you could plug things into this. Super useful for this kind of older style of connector. Uh, this is useful for, I think, Commodore, but I'm definitely positive almost every IBM PC, early PC, like we're talking like the zone of computing from like 1978 to like 1984, thereabouts. Use connectors like this. That's the Apple and the IBM PC, possibly certain Tandys and other things. So TRS 80s and stuff. So yeah, I just want to let you know it's out there. It's $3. It's not very expensive, and send me an email, drop me a line, add us, subscribe, like us, whatever. But it does have a key mark in it. You can, play around with this. Maybe buy two. I've thought about offering a deal 2 for $5. Just send me a deal or a message on eBay, and you'll find it on eBay if you search for uh, 34 pin. Wait a minute. Well, I'll tell you what. I do have a copy and share link. I'll put in the description for this first 40. And if they do sell well, which I don't expect them to, but if they sell fairly quickly, I'll make some more. But I think it'll take a while to get all through to sell all 40 of them. But yeah. So thanks a lot from Retro Friends. Have a great day.